solidarity to all the people in the asylum system, people housed by Serco. We will be helping to defend their rights as well in housing as best we can. You know, we've got a crisis now that's affecting so many people. We know that in Greater Manchester, about 10,000 households are in arrears now under the threat of eviction. The claimant count for universal credit has doubled since March in Greater Manchester. We've got more than 30,000 new housing benefit claimants and universal housing element claimants at the same time. So in the private rented sector alone, there is about 30% more claims of housing benefit and universal credit housing element. And that means that we've got so many people now who are worried, because with about 385,000 people in Greater Manchester on the furlough, which is coming to an end, we know that many, many more of them face impoverishment and losing their homes. 2 months ago, when we were trying to protest to get the eviction ban extended, Andy Burnham and Paul Dennett wrote to Robert Jenrick, the Housing Secretary of State, and basically warned him that homelessness could return to the streets of Greater Manchester on a scale that's not been seen since the 1930s if the eviction ban is lifted. And they didn't listen. They went ahead. We've just seen today how little they care for the lives of ordinary people up and down the country, particularly in the north of England, particularly working class communities, migrant communities, people that they've always oppressed and ignored. And so what we're calling for is a campaign of resistance. We're working with other groups like the GM Law Centre to resist evictions, and we hope you will join us in that campaign. Basically, we're going to defend people's homes from eviction and support them to keep their homes, despite what bailiffs may want to do. The more people that we can keep in their homes, the less problems we'll have with homelessness, the less people needing temporary accommodation. So there are routes that we can do that through the court system, and we will help people to get legal advice where they can. But ultimately, we know that the law is stacked in the favour of landlords, property owners, and the wealthy in society. Unfortunately, what that means is that we're going to have to fight on the streets, we're going to have to campaign, we're going to have to stop evictions from happening using whatever means we can.
You wind up now, Ben, please.
Thank you. Within the law, we're going to do that. And what we're doing is we're welcoming people across the country to join us and across Greater Manchester. Please do get involved, come and speak to us about these issues, and we'd be delighted to have more people along to eviction resistance training and training on the law around private rented sector, so people know what they need to do to protect their homes in the future. Thank you, and solidarity.
Thank you very much, Ben, and sorry for the interruption in the middle. That was great.
No
And I know that you've been on the training for that, and I think that's great that they're taking the eviction so seriously. We all need to support that.